Hi, this is Reverend Paul Slatkus, and I'm speaking to Kristen Maxwell Cooper, who's the editor of The Knot. Hi, Kristen, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very happy. I'm good, and we're going to talk about weddings, and I love weddings because I actually officiate on some of those kinds of things for my good friends.
Sure.
And you know what I do? Kristen, I want to mention something to you.
What?
I use, because, see, I've interviewed The Knot, and that's for where you work, I believe. I used a CD that you guys gave me a long time ago that has beautiful, beautiful music. That has Ave Maria, has a lot of wedding types of songs, because you guys really know what you're doing, and you do special, special things in this whole realm of making happiness for people. And we're going to talk today about Tomorrowland for weddings, the most high-tech wedding becomes reality at the Knot, how technology, this is interesting, is being implemented to enhance weddings, and you're going to have an event, I think, tomorrow, of which it's probably not going to get on our broadcast, but tell us what's happening.
So we are throwing our third annual Dream Wedding, which I think is so special. It's essentially sort of like American Idol for weddings. We had thousands of couples who wrote into the Knot to submit their love story, and America voted on the couple that they thought was the most deserving for this. And Samantha and Taylor are a lucky and very deserving couple. They are just so sweet and humble and so happy to be receiving this wedding. They've gone through some difficult times. They've tried to plan 2 weddings. But unfortunately, Samantha's sick mother has kept them from being able to follow through with it. So third time is a charm, and the Knot is giving them their dream wedding on June 4th. And so But Taylor, the groom, is really into gadgets. And so we thought, how fun to incorporate this technology. And not just for technology's sake, but also just to personalize the day. There are so many fun things that you can do. For instance, we are having drones at the wedding. There are, drones nowadays can fly over the cocktail hour, the reception, and really get this amazing vantage point that no one's ever seen before. We also have wearables, so bride and grooms can wear a Fitbit if you're familiar with a Fitbit that tracks people's steps or how they sleep. And the bride and groom at the dream wedding wore them to track their heart rates. So, hopefully, the grooms, we'll see Taylor's heart rate skyrocket, when Samantha comes down the aisle and during the vows. And, what a special thing, your heart rate is skyrocketing and your heart is beating out of your chest, but now there's a way to track it, which I think is so fun.
I think this is fantastic. I think it's marvelous. And you're actually doing a streaming of the live streaming that as well?
Yes, absolutely. The wedding is going to be live on our site, and then there'll definitely be opportunities to watch it after the fact. We'll have an edited video of the ceremony and the reception where you'll get to see tons of technology and a few surprises as well. That's on theknot.com.
Yeah, so I'm looking at theknot.com right now, and ideas and etiquette, real weddings, local vendors, weddings, websites, and shopping, and the Knot, yours truly, and so on and so forth. So what's on the website for people to learn, better ways to go about their weddings?
There is everything you could possibly want. So there's, great planning tips and, answers to your questions, and there's inspiration, and you can browse thousands of dresses of, bridal gowns and bridesmaids dresses and rings and, all of that. And then we also have one of the things that I think is really cool about the Knot is we have this great community of other brides, grooms, couples that, if you have a question, maybe you want, a soundboard of other people who are doing the same thing that you're doing, going through the same struggles and the, same joys and all of that. We have a very rich community that I think is really fun. And we have apps that'll help you plan and give you inspiration, and it's really the destination that you need to go to if you're planning a wedding.
And how about for us boys?
And not. Absolutely. We have stuff for grooms, cool registries that, even the groom will be really excited about, how to groom your groom, make sure, that they're in tip-top shape for the wedding, all sorts of fun articles for the groom as well.
Yeah, guys, don't slouch off.
Exactly.
Seriously.
You don't get out of it, groom.
This is the time. If you got to wear something, Spanx, do it. I mean, this is no fooling around kind of situation. These are pictures that are going to last for a lifetime, right?
Absolutely.
And you guys really are good at this. What inspires you every day to do what you're doing?
I think that, I've been married and I've been to tons of weddings, and I love weddings. It is just the happiest that you ever see, that you see some couples, and just to see a couple that's just so excited to be together and be committing themselves to somebody else, and to have all of their friends and family around. I think it's a magical thing.
And what do you think? I mean, also, there's people, we did a show last with a friend, Tamsin Fidel, wrote a book about being single and so on, was married, got single, and now, of course, lots of people, I've been married twice and want to remarry at one point. Do you cater to those that are, going for second times, third times, or whatever in their marital ways?
Absolutely. We have all of that. There's unfortunately, first weddings, don't work out, and so there are people who've found true love the second time, and we want to help that bride and groom as well.
Beautiful. Well, you guys do a great job, and thank you for the CD you gave me that I have married people with, playing the music. And let me ask you two last quick questions,
Sure.
And congratulations on all your great success and happiness you've shared with a lot of people. What's good news for you?
What's good news for me?
Yes.
Good news for me is when everyone in my family is happy.
All right, that's beautiful. And our last question, and we're very involved with achieving world peace, actually, and actually for young people and so on and everybody else. What's peace for you?
Peace for me is acceptance. Everyone, just accepting everyone for who they are, all their differences, all their similarities.
Beautiful. And marriage is a great opportunity to do that, no matter what your thoughts are, and to share and to be there, no matter what ever happened in relationships. This is the time for everybody to come together, enjoy. So would you agree with that, Kristen?
I would absolutely agree with that.
A great opportunity. Kristen, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.